Hey everybody, this is Kevin Davidson, your host for Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective, and this is episode number 45. It is Good Friday. We're the Easter weekend, so I have a very exciting podcast for you guys today. I have a returning agent, and I also have a first-timer, a fellow BDO from the other side of Houston is going to be on the second segment. So I always start off the podcast by saying that if you are a real estate agent or a vendor that operates in the Fort Bend County area and you want to be on the podcast, give me a call, 832-654-0527, or email me at kevin.davidson@stewart.com. And I could not do this podcast if it wasn't for Jennifer Smitis, the area vice president, Caitlin Kornick, Devin Devin, the escrow officers here in Sugar Land, and Wendy Santana and Adriana Azalte, the escrow officers in Richmond. And Adriana does speak fluent Spanish. And the entire rest of the support staff, our processors and the front desk person and all that stuff. So if it wasn't for them, I couldn't do this every week. So enough of that. Let's get started. Episode number 45. This is segment number 1. Kevin's Corner, Real Estate from a Marketing Perspective. Everybody knows who this is. This is Shiva. I'm going to let her tell you what her full name is because I'll mess it up. So say hi and tell everybody where you are, who you are, and where you're from.
Hi, Kevin. Hi, everyone. This is Shiva Sadegh. Sadegh means honest, yes. By the way. I am with Kiani Realty, and it's my pleasure to be here. This is my second time. I'm very excited. Happy Good Friday and happy Easter, everyone.
So tell everybody real quick what kind of real estate agent you are. Or do you like to do more of a selling, listings, buying, releasing, investing, or everything?
I do a little bit of everything. Primarily residential selling, buying, and renting. Mm-hmm. But I also do commercial, whatever comes my way.
I didn't know you did commercial.
I never say no.
It's because I just started it last week, Kevin.
I like to explore everything. I like to accommodate everyone. And, I learn more as I go. When I do new stuff, I learn more. Mm-hmm. So I never say no to any kind of business.
I've known you for over a year now, right? Yes. And we do work together, and I appreciate everything that you do for me and Stewart Title. But you have, in the last 6 months or so, you've actually gotten busy. You've graduated to a I would say close to a top producer.
Yes. So you are absolutely right. Last time I was at the podcast, I told you that I want to form my team.
Yes.
I don't want to move from Kiani Realty because I absolutely adore my broker. We have a wonderful team. Everyone is supportive of each other, and it's just the wonderful vibe and energy in our team. So I like to stay, and I'm very happy where I am, but I do want to form my team. Mm-hmm. I think I'm there already.
You think you're ready for that kind of responsibility?
Yeah, there are some days that I just work from morning till late evening, and I wish I had some help. I had somebody who could, do maybe paperwork for me or go to showings and stuff, which I'm very happy and proud of myself to be here. Mm-hmm. But definitely I'm thinking, and it's cooking. It will come.
I'm proud of you because I know your story, and you. If you guys can't tell, she's not from Houston, Texas. Okay. So, you've told me your story. You're from Iran. You came over here, and I'm not going to tell you her story. She can tell it if she wants to. But, I know your story. So knowing where you came from and where you're at right now and how busy you are and what you're doing and seeing you smiling, that means a lot. I mean,
yes.
You're kicking ass. You're doing really good.
Thank you. Yes. I grew up in Iran. Mm-hmm. And some people know it as Persia. I prefer to say Persia. And then I moved to India lived in India for 5 years, learned a lot of things about their culture, about their food. I love their food. And then moved to Idaho, then moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, and then moved here 9 years ago, sorry. So yes, I'm not from Houston, Texas, but I pretend to be.
She's a Texan now.
So people think I'm Texan, but I love everywhere. I just think that I am world citizen. And everywhere I lived, I learned something new, met some new people. So I'm international. I have friends and family all over the world, and I'm proud of it. It's a really fabulous concept.
Yeah, no, you should be. I mean, I've actually been out of the country several times. I've never been to Iran or India, but the places out of the country that I've been, I don't have friends with. But I've been to almost every state in the United States, including Hawaii, not Alaska. And I think that if I looked in my phone, I think I know at least one person from every one of the states. I have friends all over the country. Matter of fact, I just had one that friend requested me that I haven't talked to in 15 years. So, you should be proud of that because, I mean, knowing people from all over the world most people don't have that privilege.
And that teaches you experience. And experience is really, really important especially when you deal with people. You have to be able to connect quickly with everyone from every culture, from every religious background, from every age group, and the experience of being a world citizen, I think, is really handy when you work with people.
You have the ability to see things from a different perspective before they even open their mouth, because you've experienced it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I lived in India, I remember I dressed like them, I ate their food, and I learned their language a little bit, and I loved them and they loved me. I never faced criticism or any judgment or anything. Actually, I was very, very comfortable and I felt very welcome. Over here too, I think I belong here.
It's good.
I'm not planning to move anymore, so this is my home.
We're not trying to kick you out. So talk a little bit, if you don't mind. What is it about? Why did you get into real estate, and what is it about that keeps you in real estate?
So I worked at Bank of America 7 years, and then due to health reasons, I didn't work for some time. And then I went to college, and then I decided that's not for me. And I was ready to start working again. And all my friends are like, you make a very good real estate agent. You are a people person. You make a good agent. And I'm like, you know what? I have all my families, my immediate family and my husband's immediate family are in Canada and Europe. So I need the flexibility to be able to travel when I need to. And I thought, okay, so I love working with people. And being flexible to be able to travel also is very appealing to me. And I gave it a try, and I absolutely love it. There are some times that my husband get mad at me.
Because you're always working,
it's
right?
It's 10 o'clock. You want to answer your phone? I'm like, maybe there is no emergency in real estate. I know, but I don't like my clients to feel left out. That's because I love my job. I had my sister and my nieces visiting me from Canada over spring break, and we went to San Antonio, we went to Galleria Mall, we went to Galveston, we were all over the place. But the whole time I was on my laptop or on my iPad working.
I know.
But be with them and work at the same time, and that's a kind of balance that I learned over time to create between my life and my work, and that makes my job and my life more enjoyable.
So if there was something or one thing that you wanted anybody watching the podcast to know about Shiva as far as your business and how you approach getting the right real estate deal for your clients, what would you want them to know about you?
I want you to know that I am honest and I put your benefit and your priority ahead of my own. There are a lot of times that you don't know behind the scenes. I am working for you. I am advocating for you. When you go to see one house, you think that I'm unlocking one door, but that's not it. I call the agent, I research the details, I schedule the appointment, I drive there, drive back home, talk to the agents again. I always look for clues to see what are the angles that I can negotiate for you. There has been times that I am negotiating so hard for over $100 or actually last week I was negotiating repair costs for one of my buyers and he's like, it's okay, I'm okay with it. I'm like, no, but I feel like I have to do my best. He's like, but the house is fairly new,
Right.
and I'm okay with what the deal you got me. I'm like, no, but I want to do my best.
You feel like you can get
Otherwise
a better
I'm
deal.
not satisfied.
Right.
I
right.
want the peace of mind for myself, knowing that I did absolutely everything in my power for you to get the best deal, because it's such an important purchase or sale.
Well,
or
what happens with your client when you do that if they feel just as good as about the transaction as you do? They're going to tell their family and their friends, and then next thing you know, you got lines of people waiting up for you to help buy or sell real estate for.
You are absolutely right. I am to the point that there are clients that I rented house for them, but I keep telling them, buy when you can, don't pay rent, because you're not getting anything in return. At the end of the day, you paying somebody else's mortgage. So one of them contacted me a couple weeks ago, says, Shiva, I'm ready to buy. Or 99% of my clients are coming whether from referring from past clients or the ones that I bought or sold for them and now they are ready for another transaction, or some of my rental people that I rented for them and they are ready to purchase now. So, and that's my business that I built over years in this 5 years.
So what she's explained to you guys is that renters turn into
Buyers.
And buyers turn into
sellers,
investors.
investors.
And sellers turn into
investors.
Buyers again, because they need a place to live.
They
so
keep doing that.
if you nurture the relationship with your clients and you stay in touch with them and you keep reminding them that you're around and you do a good job, every time it's like being loyal to a car dealership or being loyal to a title company or being loyal to whoever.
Everyone.
Every time they need something with what you do, they're going to come to you.
Absolutely. Because I treat my clients as my family. They become, in fact, I was driving here on my way. I called one of my clients and I said, you know what is the hardest part of my job? And she said, what? I said, when I keep looking at properties with somebody and they, after sometimes they pick a house, they purchase and they move in and I miss them. Now I don't see them every day anymore.
You've created a friend.
Yes. They become my lifetime friend.
So let's get into, just for a couple of minutes real quick, because this is Kevin's Corner from a marketing perspective. What do you do to try and grow your business from a marketing perspective? What do you do? Are you on social media? Do you have a website? You network?
I do have a website. I do have on social media. I am very active.
Are you and Nas still doing those TikTok videos?
We have been slackers for some times because I am busy. I am really busy. I literally have no time to sleep enough. But we are going to get back on that. I am very...
I don't know. Nas has decided to become like she's in the gym like 5 times a day now. I mean, every time I talk to her, what are you doing? Working out? She weighs like 100 pounds. Why is she, it's not about her though. Go ahead.
She want to be healthy. That's good. I
Yeah.
admire her. But I do have a website. If anyone wants to check it out, I do have all social medias almost.
So what social media platforms are you on?
So my Facebook is Home by Shiva. My Instagram is Home by Shiva. My website is homebyshiva.com.
Makes it easy.
Yes, makes it very easy. My TikTok also is Home by Shiva. LinkedIn as well. So again, I'm Shiva Sadegh. My phone number is 702-577-8131. Contact me if you want to sell or buy. My area code is 702. That's from Las Vegas. Don't think I'm a scammer or I'm going to sell you something if I call you. That's me. You can call me Vegas girl because I moved here from Vegas. But I am very happy to represent you. I'm very happy to do what it takes for you to sell or buy your future home.
And so, guys, remember, she could help you with the buying, selling, leasing, or investing. And you got to go check out her TikTok videos because her and Nas, they're like over the top, over the top. So give me your phone number one more time.
702-577-8131.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being on the podcast again for the second time.
Thank you for having me.
You guys give her a call.
Yes, please.
Give her a call if you need a real estate agent. We'll be back in just a second with segment number 2 and somebody named Jenna McGuire. I think you're going to like her.